Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, listen, I'm back in the building, okay? And this time, honey, I'm back to talk about a lot of hot topics, honey. We gonna get into LaTisha. LaTisha is out here, honey, showing unfinished projects, okay? Unfinished projects. This story is a little late, okay? The people been dragging her. I figured I'd give LaTisha a break, and then I would come right back around. Okay, I would come right back around, honey, with my commentary. We also will be talking about more Funky Dineva, Michelle Alien Brown. And we will be talking about some Married to Medicine tea. We will be talking about part 2 of the reunion. Some of part 2. Okay, that they put up on the Bravo YouTube channel, honey. I was sitting up here, though, listening to Glorilla. I'm like, she's such a drill sergeant. Okay, don't she remind you of a old left, right, left, about face? Okay, it's like a drill sergeant rapper. I love it. I love it. I love me some Glorilla, honey. She commands attention, okay? I'm going to be like, to my next nigga. Nigga. Get out of line. Put it down on him. I'm wearing booty shorts, cut my paper long. It's Friday night, my nigga ain't at home. I pour my bitches shots, cause I don't drink alone. I'm outside again, cause I hate it home. It's giving hair, face, ass, coochie, hair, face, ass, coochie, hair, face, ass, coochie. What you know about me? Oh, she probably, honey, don't even blow her horn, honey, when she go pick her friends up. Bitch pull up like, bitch, I'm here. That's my new thing, honey. Ain't no thing like a chicken wing, honey. Leafy. I am still over here laughing, and I'm not even laughing at what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing because I'm laughing. I'm one of them people, honey. Just special. Just a little special. It's okay, though. We gonna work it out. Okay, so let's get to LaTisha. Let's get to LaTisha. So LaTisha took to her Instagram to put, find your perfect property with Scott Realty. Looking for prime real estate opportunities at Scott Realty, we specialize in identifying and managing exceptional properties that align with your goals. Now, did you even write that sentence? Okay, miss, I got 20 million degrees. I don't even think you wrote that sentence. Okay, we know you can't enunciate like that. We know you be misspelling words. Okay. She also says, whether you're searching for a residential home, commercial space, or a development-ready lot, we provide expert guidance to help you secure the right property. What type of experts are y'all when y'all don't finish it on time? I mean, I'm just saying, listen, okay, that's what the lady has said that AL interviewed, the business lady, okay? That's what the lady will say allegedly, but that's what she has said. Okay, listen, y'all don't be finishing nothing on time. Okay, she goes on to write, let us help you find the perfect place to build, grow, or call home. Shit. These people are not afraid of a lawsuit. You gotta give it to them. Them and Stormy, honey. It's just... I support Stormy, though, more than them. Okay? I support Stormy more than them though, because at least Stormy, she the boss, and Courtney is over there helping her. They are like a team, a partnership. Okay, hell, Stormy should have been handing out the blueprint up over there, but Latifah, girl, you look cute in your outfit, girl. Okay, but honey, ain't nobody listening to you. Latifah lady done put a phone number down. Poor child. Ain't got the sense that God gave her. Let's see what the peoples think about this, honey. Let's see what the peoples, because it ain't official until we see what the people think of this. The peoples. I'm laughing already. That's bad. The people say, honey, they never complete a project. Nobody wants to work with them at all, SMH. Another person says the Scots should be embarrassed. This doesn't make any sense. We haven't seen one completed project from them yet, SMH. Another person says they've been in the process since they've started the show. The Scots need to stop the BS. Another person says they never showed a finished project, and Love and Marriage Huntsville has been on for years. Another person says, I wouldn't trust this company. Oh, child. Another person says, this is fake. Look at how unprofessional she looks. Even her body language says, I'm putting on for the cameras. Not for the cameras. Okay, not for the cameras. Lisi. Another person says they are being forced to show their real lives now that they can't talk about Melody anymore. Yeah. I think that Carlos feels like bringing Miss Wanda back, that will fill in Melody's shoes. What do y'all think? Okay. Miss Wanda is going to fill Melody's shoes. That's what I really think that he's banking on. Because you got to look at how obvious it looks. It's like Melody quit the show and then he ran and got Latifah mother. Why didn't he just think that the Scots, okay, themselves, okay? Okay, shit. I'm all about matching energy and matching vocabulary, even if it's wrong. How you doing? You better reconcile. You're not the only one that can misspell or mispronounce a word. Shit. Ooh, a mess, honey. I ain't got the sense, honey, that God gave me. I'm just saying. Another person says, scam alert, scam alert. Scammers don't finish anything. Another person says, Tisha, go and sit your ass down. Okay, sit your $5 ass down before we make change. I'm just playing Tisha. It says, Team Melody all the way. Melody ain't even on the show no more, and she get more praise than y'all. Another person says, all Tisha do is advertise that body. That's what I was looking at, honestly. Tisha got a nice physique. Even if she paid for it, honey, it's a good job. It's a good work. Okay? They did a good job on her body, honey. I wasn't looking at the properties because all I know that's smoke and mirrors, and I don't need nobody playing with my feelings or my emotions. Shit. Okay. But y'all remember that one time Martell was walking on behind her? I said, ooh, child, a mess. Can't take a hoe nowhere. Always trying to go with everything and everybody. Okay, even somebody else's wife. Okay, just a mess. Okay, another person says, Tisha, that is not appropriate corporate wear. These are her line sisters. Nobody advises her on how to dress in an office. She wants to be something she is not so bad. I thought she was going to be sitting her ass down because I thought she couldn't handle her own blueprint that she created. Okay, remember the one video I did? She tired as hell, got the 3 kids. They could fold their own laundry. They would be cooking their own meals. They would be so independent and self-sufficient. My daughter was self-sufficient, you guys. Okay, she was putting her own DVDs in the DVD player. My girl was working the remote. Okay, shit. I don't play that chickadee. And Latifah is Child, just doing everything for them children, okay? Let their ass cook their own meals. They would be getting up on time. My daughter be getting up by herself. Okay, now sometimes every now and again, I may have to be like, Shammy, girl, get your ass up, put your wig on, girl, and put your best foot forward. Get your ass off that bed and stop playing. But for the most part, she do it on her own because Miss Rapson is busy. Okay, she got stuff to do. Another person says it's a shame their reputation is built on unfinished projects. Ooh, child, the people just dragging y'all ass. I don't blame them, no. Another person says unfinished, just like her house. They have been working on it for... They've been working on it for 5 years. It's been that long? 5 whole years, and the house is not built. Oh, child, they done been together for about 16, 17 years of marriage, and everybody hating on her marriage. Hating on the fact that the nigga couldn't get up to say a few kind words, okay? Remember how he played her down in Vegas? It couldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me, honey. A mess. Oh, child. Okay, the person goes on to say they've been working on it for 5 years and they've been better off going into flipping and remodeling businesses. Just buy property and fix it up. I know that's right. Another person says she truly needs a stylist. I thought she looked a little cute. I did. I was looking more at her than what the hell, the damn buildings. Okay, but that's what LaTisha, she a dark-sided Libra. They always trying to use their looks to get ahead, okay? So, another person says she needs to dress in the appropriate business attire if she's going to advertise in an attempt to garner more business. Honey, what Martin tell Gina, I like my women classy. Okay, not showing all their assy. Y'all remember that episode Kenya Moore was on? And then Kenya ended up hearing it, and then, a mess. Another person says, why didn't she pay someone to carry her luggage? They complained when they went on the girls' trip and had to take their luggage off the go-around at the airport. Another person says another failed attempt at trying to promote herself. And the video was posted about Black this week and left a lot to be desired as well. It needed cleaning. Oh, child. Just dragging LaTisha. And Marceau, another person says they wish they had the gift that Mel had so bad, trying to imitate the blueprint. Absolutely. She can't give nobody no damn blueprint. She don't even have no rights in her marriage. Absolutely. She'll never be half the bitch that I am. Ah, shut up, heifer. Don't nobody want your sedity ass. Okay, you concentrate on passing the damn builder's license test for my boy. Absolutely not, Miss Marlene. I won't be passing shit. Have his concubine do it. LaTisha is a hoodball, and I don't trust her. She got a docile. Talking about Melody got a docile. That's what she got. Y'all remember that one episode when Miss Van was like, get your hands off my food. She was like, take your hands off of me. Shit. You don't put your... Oh my God, that shit was... And Miss Van was like so offended when I tell you I was cracking up. And then LaTisha and her vocabulary just ruined it. Dang, I just trying to help. I'm at Van. Dang. Like, I don't know what's wrong with her and Mel. They think they're so much better than everybody. Like, dang. I can't stand her daughter and them. They always think that they so much better. Like, how can you take a bitch serious? Okay, that speak like that. How do you cash a bitch check and she talking like that? Okay, I would give her half the money. Oh, oh shit, I can't breathe. I cannot. Shout out to Marceau, because Marceau be like, babe, just don't say nothing. I think I get it now, because he always knows she gonna misspell, mispronounce stuff. And so I would tell her to just shut the hell up. Okay? Shut the hell up and get back to work. That's what Carlos say. Shit. Oh Lord, they say she still don't have an office. Marceau kicked her out of the office, gave it to a man. Now, are we shocked by that? Are we shocked? So another person says she just wants to look she just wants to look like she's doing something, and the whole time nothing nothing is being completed. It's actually cringe and annoying. She does the same thing with Scott Manor, always taking videos outside with wooden blocks all over the place. Like, okay, we saw that. Now show us something different. Honey, it's giving Neverland. Okay? Remember what Nene said to Sheree? When it becomes Chateau Sheree, I'll call it Chateau Sheree. But today, it's going to be Neverland, and it's going to stay just like that. Okay, what's that? What Phaedra said? Phaedra, what did you see? Dirt and grass. Oh, child, it was. Oh my God, classic Housewives, a mess. Let's move on, child. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Okay. Okay, so real quick before we get to Married to Medicine, let me read one of y'all comments about the Michelle and Funky Dineva situation, honey. One person says Michelle actually didn't say anything about Funky. She spoke on Quad King and the missing Rolls Royce. Funky disparaged Michelle in his effort to support Quad, and that's what started this back up again. Funky posted a picture of himself on the toilet, saying to his fans that he had an upset stomach. Meanwhile, Tasha K dragged him for allegedly the dirty baseboards in his bathroom. Yeah, all of that is true, but also, I guess Tasha K had been like, using him in her thumbnails, and she like posted pictures of, when the side tooth wasn't in. That was some of it too. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like that these two have came together. Okay. But I'm gonna say this. Let me read what somebody replied. Let me read. Okay, so a person says, thank you for telling what actually happened. He is trash in my opinion. Like I said, I feel like he went too far, with Michelle. But this is the thing about Michelle Brown, and y'all have to admit this. She does not watch Married to Medicine. I repeat, she does not watch Married to Medicine like that. And trust me, the only reason why she's interested in talking about Quad and King is because she knows that Funky has a relationship with them, specifically Quad. Okay? It was a dog whistle. Okay? So this is not even about what just happened. She likes talking about people that he is affiliated with. He's affiliated also with T.S. Madison. She said stuff, about her as well. Okay? So y'all not gonna give me this whole, oh, well, because she's not invested in Married to Medicine like that. She has came on her platform several times, talking about the show like a dog. It's so boring. It's so this. is so that. And don't get me wrong, I like Michelle. I think she's very great at what she does. I feel like she's funny, she's entertaining, she's a very good businesswoman. She has, rental properties. She's been in the game for a long time. You gotta respect her. You gotta give it to her, right? But 2 and 3 things can be true at the same time. And like I said, she is not that damn invested in no damn Married to Medicine. Yes, she reports on the news, but she also likes to report on the people that she knows that is in proximity to Funky Dineva, so she can say something. Do not believe that, well, originally she was just only talking and she didn't even mention him. This would be one of the times she didn't. Every other video, she'd be talking about Funky. So for some of y'all to not get that, she be talking about him way more than he be talking about her. And I'm a fan of both. I also saw a comment. Somebody said, I don't understand how women can be on his channel the way he degrades women. A lot of these people, the same could be said for a lot of these people out here that's disrespectful. You got a content creator that sticks up for gay and trans people. They could be all the way wrong, but this content creator will find a way to always be on their side. So is that person wrong too? Okay, so every content creator has things about them that people don't like. Do I agree with everything that Funky Dineva says and does? No, I don't. I felt like he's been wrong several times. But when he gets it right, he gets it right. He does a very good job of reviewing these shows. Y'all gotta give that to him. That man has a talent. I feel like he has a way of really getting to the heart of certain issues on these reality shows. He knows how to break stuff down, put it in lowest terms, put it in layman's terms. He knows how to really give thought-provoking commentary. And some of these other people out here, they don't know how to do that. They're not, I'm gonna say this. Like I said, I like Michelle, but Michelle is not the commentator that he is. She's just not. She's fun. She goes out. It's kind of a club vibe over there on her channel. She does a good job, but I'm here to tell y'all, like, when I be questioning life, when I need a good life lesson and I'm looking to get the lesson in something, you know what I'm saying? I be looking at some of Funky's videos. He has a lot of videos. I liked his video he did on Tiny and Shekinah, how Tiny was never Shekinah's friend. And she was using Shekinah for self-esteem purposes. And I love how he broke all that down. I also love that Mariah and Nene Leaks video he did. And even though I disagree with some of what he was saying, I do agree that it is important to be liked. Everybody ain't gonna like you, but I really like the message. Okay, he does a great job of giving you a great message. Ooh, child, can't even get the words out. Okay, he does a great job. A lot of content creators, they do good commentary, and then some people, it's not consistent, but Dineva he's wonderful at what he does. He can give you some really good consistent commentary. It's gonna be good. Honey, I've been on certain people page. I see he got a new video up or a new review. I will stop listening to that person to listen to what the hell he got to say, because he is good. Very just funny, entertaining, makes you think. Very intriguing. He's very articulate, very persuasive, with his commentary. He's very good at, making you understand, where he's coming from. And that really is, a talent, because not a lot of people have that. So he's just very well spoken. At first, I'm gonna be honest, I did not like Funky Dineva like that. I didn't like the wig and the costume, and I just thought he was overly hyped. And then I got to know Quentin, honey. Okay? I got to know Mr. Quentin, and just hearing him speak. I even like listening to him on different interviews. I like the interview he did with Carlos King. I really did. You know, he's just very likable. He's fun. He could be ignorant sometimes, but can't we all? You know, we all have that. Sometimes does he go too far? Yes, he does. But you forgiving, because like with anybody that you like, you're not going to like them all the time. You're not going to agree with them all the time, right? But yeah, his commentary is very like stimulating. It just really, you know, it really goes there. So yeah, that man is good at what he does. Like I said, I don't think it's right, you know, what he did to Michelle. But at the end of the day, who is it gonna hurt more? Is it gonna hurt him? Okay? Or is it hurting her? And I'm not at all saying she can't, you know, bring up the past. I think you can make an example of something that you've been through with somebody without bringing the person's name up and, you know, just going on this damn campaign to, you know, reignite this beef between y'all. Because sometimes in life, you're not gonna get the apology that you deserve from people. You're just not, and you have to move on and take that shit on the chin. You just do. You know, so I wish Michelle Brown well. I'm still a fan of her, and like I said, I'm still a fan of Funky Dineva. But if I had to choose out of the two, who has really made a difference in my life, who has really inspired me the most, I'm going to have to give it to Funky. Not just from a entertainment level, but like I said, he has a way with words. I love his thought-provoking messages, and I like how he break down these peoples, honey, on these reality shows. I like that. But I don't like this narrative that some people do with the whole, yeah, he just hate women, and he just, you know, it's like y'all try to take one thing about somebody, and don't get me wrong, I don't feel like he, you know, this is the thing though with that, before I say what I'm gonna say, every black woman is not respectable, is not a good person. So y'all quit with this, well, he hate women, and he hate all women, and like, if we gonna say that about him, it's a few other people we could say that about too. So y'all, you know, look, y'all put them people's name, honey, in the comments. Okay, y'all fill in the blank. But yeah, I don't like this one-sided narrative of, oh, he hates women and then that's it, and y'all make that his identity as if he doesn't have, you know, anything else to offer the YouTube platform, because he's very talented, very intelligent, brilliant. Okay, yes, honey, I'm over here praising my boy, honey. I love me some Dineva the Diva. I love him. I love hearing him speak. And this is coming from somebody, I used to be a really big fan of Justin J, King of Reeds. Because I was like, Justin J is that boy. He's so funny. I found him to be funnier than Dineva, you know? But Funky Dineva has even surpassed him, because I don't be like looking up old Justin J videos, maybe to laugh, but not to stimulate me or to have a thought-provoking conversation within my mind. You know, I don't go back to, you know, I don't go back to his commentary. You know, like the way that I do Dineva's, I always revisit his shiggity, because I just like how he breaks it down, honey. Okay? So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Now, let's get to this clip that I posted in the community tab. Let's get to that. It's this Married to Medicine clip. Shout out to Bondi Blue, because she called Contessa out for what Contessa is doing on that show. Contessa has came back. We are on season 11. She's came back with the same damn storyline that she had season 9, which is Heavenly betrayed her by talking about her husband. And she wants to keep, like, reigniting, like this hurt in her heart for how Heavenly has did her. Really, she's mad at Scott, but just like a lot of weak bitches out here in the world, it's a woman's fault for what a nigga did to you. You'll blame the woman. And I know some people are saying, but yeah, Heavenly told her business and she should. I told y'all that Heavenly was wrong. But how many goddamn times are we going to keep going over the same mountain? Contessa and Bondi got this shit correct. Shout out to Miss Bondi Blue. Contessa likes playing the goddamn victim. I'm about to prove it. So they was at the reunion, and Heavily began saying something about her titties or whatever. Yeah, she had the mastectomy in season 6. But this is what's going on right now, right? There's this thing where if Heavenly says anything to Contessa, she is so wrong. She needs to apologize 8 million times, and then y'all just let Contessa skate on by as if she's this innocent victim, and she's not. Okay? And I think maybe Heavenly in that moment, I think maybe she forgot about her titty. She was just trying to deflect and, throw it to something superficial to get Contessa up off of her, because here go Contessa. Yeah, but I have that mastectomy. Oh, my mom that passed away in 2010. Square up, ho. Square. Is this a goddamn play? Like, girl, what are you doing? You wasn't acting like that with Scott. Your ass had the cognitive dissonance. You was gaslighting yourself. He was gaslighting you, and then you start doing it to your damn self. Okay? You would stop speaking. You became a shell of the woman that you are, and that's actually a sign you dealing with a fucking narcissist or some toxic nigga that got you in a burning house. She was acting like a shell of herself. She wasn't, and y'all remember when Mariah was doing them poses? That's what I was thinking of. Y'all remember when she what was it, season 6? She did a impersonation of Contessa, and it was dead on. So yeah, Mariah did that. That was funny. She wasn't acting, like that. It's like with Scott, you allow him to break you down, put you in lowest terms. Now your teeth all yellow, damn hair falling out, damn. Her hair at the reunion was horrible. It was horrible. I don't know why she didn't look as good as she did in some of her confessionals at the reunion. But yeah, Scott looks healthy. Scott looked like, shout out to Bondi, I think she had mentioned that too. Scott looked like he didn't got his shiggity together. He looked like he in shape. Contessa losing all that damn weight. She just looks sick. She just don't look like herself. And she loves projecting on the Heavenly, saying Heavenly is unhappy. Heavenly is so miserable. No, bitch, that's how you look. You're not fooling anybody. You have all this aggressive ass energy for Heavenly. Okay, y'all not gonna be friends no more. How many times do you need to remind us? But look at what she did to me, and it was so wrong, and look at, oh my God. And shut up, Contessa. It's also time for Andy to stop hosting the damn reunion. It is time. Because I'm sick of him. They use Heavenly as a scapegoat. I'm not at all saying that Heavenly is always right, and Heavenly, don't say problematic shit from time to time. But trust me, they need Heavenly on this show. Okay? And I'm all for Heavenly asking Andy I would play it, but I don't want no problems with them people, honey. Okay, down to the YouTube, honey. We don't want no problems. But I'm all for heavily asking Andy, do you want me to shut my YouTube down? Do you want me to shut my social media down? Because, nigga, I could do it. Well, no, I don't want you, long as you ain't talking about me. See, that's your damn problem, Andy. Okay? That's your problem. You don't care about what she say about these women. You will act like you do, but you don't really give a damn. To me, he be like... He used to be funny, you know, like back in the day on Housewives with the reunions, he was funny and shady. Now it's just like, he be so off, y'all. I'd be like, can we get another damn host? Because he did not handle that correctly between Contessa and Heavenly. And Simone, you shut up, Bunny Rabbit. You be quiet. Well, Heavenly really hurt because you was upset with Heavenly that she spilled the beans, that you was upset that Cecil didn't have no damn job. Okay, when everybody knew you was upset that Cecil didn't have no damn job. But girl, you need to focus on your cheering that ain't cheering no more. And you need to focus on why them brother Tuckers can't wash a dish or cook for theyself. That's what you need to focus on. You better reconcile, Simone. And that whole scene with her kneeling down to Sweet Tea and I'm going to be a big sister, then Sweet Tea. I told y'all, the people that don't wash their hands and damn near don't wash their ass always want to put their hands all on your face. I was like, ugh, she probably been digging all in the crack of her ass, touching on Gregory's ass. Y'all remember that one time she touched his butt on the show? I do not like it when people take their dirty ass fingernails and be touching my face. That's a good way to get smacked. Okay, it is. Put your nasty ass hands on me. We will have a Miss Van and LaTisha moment. Get your hands off of me. Oh my God, baby, I will love Miss Van to the end of time. Tell that bitch, you ain't fixing shit. Get your damn hands out of my face. Who are you directing? Traffic? Shit. Get out of my face. Get your hands up off of me. Okay? A mess. Let's see what the people got to say. I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm waiting on the damn video to play. Okay, so one person says Andy read Heavenly very maturely. No, he didn't. So another person says to this person, Andy basically said, I'm not Carlos King and this isn't your little closet. Speak on me if you want and see what happens. Exactly. Everything is you damn near gonna get fired if you speak on him. Even if it's the truth. And that's what I said to y'all about Nene. Nene had her complaints about him, but other people had complaints about Andy too. So his ass ain't perfect. Shit, you messing up somewhere, Andy, down to the Bravo. When more than one person has a complaint on you, sir. Another person says, did he really though? He said he doesn't care because it's not him. Thank you! So continue. Let Carlos say something like that. Y'all would be down his back. Like, oh, so it's okay for them, but not you. Y'all fake. That was a good point though. Because Andy is wrong. I did like the one part where he told Sweet Tea, I don't think that Quad wants Greg. I love that part. That was funny. Because, bitch, really? Yeah, I just think Sweet Tea is a doofus. She's an idiot. A moron. She is. So fucking stupid. Ugh. So Sweet Tea is to saying, why can't we have a man that love on us, that support us and provide for us? Does he really support you when he basically makes you feel as if you can't have an opinion? And Quad was actually trying to help your ass out. Okay, I'm talking about the clip, you guys. So go and rewatch it. If you haven't seen it already, I posted it to the community tab where Quad was actually trying to help out Sweet Tea, saying, you know, she deserves somebody that is supportive of her, that wants to love on her. And Quad basically put it out there. She doesn't like how Dr. G talks to Sweet T, right? Quad says the man should hear her when she speaks. He should not shun her. Now, this is how you know a bitch got cognitive dissonance and she's in a burning house, because she can't even receive a compliment and she keep trying to, for my man, but my man. And so Andy says, are you talking about Dr. Greg? Quad says, I am. Here goes Sweet T. Okay, you so worried about Gregory. Bitch, it sounds like she's worried about you, trying to have your back. But see, when you are in a burning house, Contessa, you too. That's why you go up for this girl. Because your ass is crazy just like her. Can't understand that Heavenly was on your side, telling you to stop talking about your man if you wasn't gonna leave him. Because you looking real stupid out here. That's what a real friend will tell your ass. But you don't want to receive that. Because you embarrassed about the burning house your man put you in. What was that, season 8? You was upset. Okay? You was in your feelings about how he was treating you. But you want to blame Heavenly for everything. And that's what stupid women do. They will be more mad at other women. I know, because I went through it. They will be mad at another woman and not their man for the messed up shiggity that their man is doing. It's the woman's fault. Okay? I see what you're doing. And I cannot stand that about Andy at these reunions. He don't call the shit out. He don't get on Contessa. He plays into her victim mindset where she wants to blame Heavenly for everything. Yes, Heavenly, has an explosive mouth, an explosive tongue. We know that. She speaks out of turn. Okay? Most intelligent people do, though, from time to time. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody got their ways about them. But I did not like how Andy was trying to take up for Contessa, because all it's going to do is going to enable Contessa to keep playing the damn victim. The woe is me, and, it's Heavenly's fault, and Heavenly don't want to be your friend, Contessa. Okay? She doesn't know who you are. I don't think you know who you are. I think you lack self-awareness for how you come off and the things you said about Scott. And it's okay what you said about Scott, because at that time, it was your truth. The problem comes in when you try to blame somebody else for his bad behavior. Okay? That's not Heavenly's fault. Yeah, but she talked about it on her show. You was on her damn show talking about it. Make it make sense. And y'all don't want Heavenly to stop doing her social media, or there goes the ratings to this show. Everybody keep talking about get rid of Heavenly, get rid of Elaine. What show do they have without her? They ain't got nothing. They do the same shit every season. Come up against Quad for some stupid ass reason, Simone. Always trying to make Quad a scapegoat, Heavenly. Them the only two people that gotta take accountability in this group. I'm sick of it. When the hell is Simone gonna be accountable? Jackie, Toya, when y'all gonna be accountable? Honey, Quad said, yeah, those are the scraps that I let you have. She was talking about Gregory. Quad said she crawled into his DMs and lied to him about giving him a baby and still ain't made good on that promise. I said, bloop, you better read that bitch. You better read her. Okay, you better lay low. Shout out to Whitney Houston, honey. A mess. But that was one old nasty read, honey, but it was true. And I hear people saying, well, Quad about to go through IVF and she don't know how it is and she don't. Listen, LaTisha Part 2 lied to get with that man. Okay, to get with that narcissist up in them DMs. I could give you what you want, what you need. I felt like her reads at this reunion, they fell flat. I don't know how Some of you content creators are defending her. She's whack as hell. I'm looking at y'all from left to right, from side to side. I'm trying to see if you all there. All this woe is me. I feel sorry for Sweet Tea. I'm so sick of hearing that type of commentary. I don't feel sorry for shit, because guess what, bitch? You knew what you were doing when you decided to come on this show with this lady's ex-husband. And you coming on to the show that she's on, calling her a non-motherfucking factor. That's what you are. Fucking idiot. Ugh. And on that note, I'm out of here. I'm so sick of her. Shit. And don't forget, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next